is. And continue. And so the category is force to make result. So, okay, the first one, yellow colored one, we are trying to find ourselves where we are not. And subcategories, being love, being love. And resist on change and restriction for expression of himself. So this is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we resist not to feel as it is. And trying to escape or false judgment and ignore the intuition. And this blue one is trying to have forced result and too much sensitivity on environment and some artificial some false activities and try to avoid other visions. So altogether 12. And this common area between yellow color and pink color is isolation. And blue and pink struggles. Blue and yellow frustration. And 3 common area can be illusions. Moon, please, maybe you better give some explanation from this diagram in English.
Okay. And do you understand, yeah? 12.
Moon, Moon,
Mm.
you are the smartest person in the world. Please explain. Teacher Moon.
I know nothing. It's everything from illusion. Everything about illusion. What's a leer and imagination? What's the difference is leer and imagination?
Reality and imagination. Reality is the current situations of who we are, what we do, how we feel, and pretty much what we can do right now. So last week, Moon, you mentioned imagination, you used the word fantasy.
So it's totally divided like 3 category. Yellow is, we start with the yellow, you know, the top left, whatever. Looking you, someone else is some place else. You try to looking for yourself in someone else. of course you're never gonna find it. So
Yes.
you
So
aim
Dr.
to,
Lee said, find oneself where we are not there yet. So, for
Yes.
example, when young people grow up, they want to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, but they don't have.
So this one, first one is it's
Or
begging love, begging
they
love.
dream to attend to the best university in Seoul, and then they dream to have the best career in the industry hired by Samsung, and then they want to be the best director in the corporation, and then they dream to be moved to global positions in, let's say, and in charge of Europe, and then keep going and moving and reaching for the higher and for the better, and not, constantly improving and becoming better way by way. But at the same time, you search oneself where you are not there. And that is when, yes, last week we talked about people fall into illusion because they will never reach there. They will never be happy. And either internally, it's an internal conflict, they're not happy, or it could be an external conflict, meaning the parents, you're not good enough. Moon, you should be better than me. How come you're not there yet? So because of those internal and external conflict, it creates that human sense of friction, and some people committed suicide. So far, so good, Dr. Lee?
Yes.
Okay. Moon, please add on yellow circle.
Yeah, yellow. It's like a Diana begging for love. My perfect husband. Where is my perfect husband? Looking for.
So is that also a situation, right, Dr. Lee, when people are dreaming of Mr. Right or Mrs. Right and always chasing after that Mr. Right and will never find Mr. Right?
Perfect husband or perfect church or something like perfect something.
이게 이제 상대방을 찾는다는 얘기보다도 자기 찾는다는 건데,
is 사랑을 갈구하는 거. 예.
사랑 갈고.
예,
난 이제 그게 좋은 예가 뭐냐면은, 직장을 다니는데, 나는 사장님의 사랑을 받아야 돼. 사장님의 사랑을 받지 못하면 내가 아니야. 그래서 어떻든 사랑을 얻으려고 그냥 몸부림치는 거지. 사랑 안 받아도 상관없는데. 그러니까 우리가 어떤 멋있는 상대방을 찾는다는 얘기보다는 자기를, 나는 사장의 사랑을 받아야만 해. 사장의 사랑을 받지 못한다면 난 그 회사 직원도 아니야. 그러니까 회사 다닐 필요도 없어. 그래서 회사를 그만둬야 돼. 이런 식으로 이제 자기 내면적인 internal conflict. 그리고 이제
You understand, Andrew? This one,
So-
Dr. Lee talking about. This one is your student looking for your love. Why teacher don't give attention to me? Teacher should love me. Okay, so it's that's the especially late young girl.
Yes.
Teacher, you know, I did a good job. I did the number one. You should love me or give prize.
Yes.
Why you don't give to me? Why you give other guy, not me?
Seeking for affection, seeking for belongingness, seeking for respect.
And then if they don't, and they will be depressed, you know.
So one common issue right now within couple, especially young couple after they get married between 3 and 5 years, is a sense of loyalty, right? A sense of, you love me, I love you, only one love. But as soon as one person is betraying the other person, they have extramarital affair outside of the couple, then boom, divorce. So between the current reality and the imagination, we are working on a very thin line, trying to balance these two extremes between love and hate, right?
Because this one generated by parents, because there is only one child. So my dad is always loving me. So teacher, you should love like my dad. So the family things happening in the family. They want to project everything in the society. But now not families only one, but society so many people. It's not gonna happen. But that's the reason family is actually crime. Family make it happen like that. They do everything for their kid. And then they are expecting outside in the school, society, they want to have that thing, that illusion happen to them too. If not happen, they will have a conflict. And then second one actually same, resistant to change. It's me, I'm not changing, I'm not transforming. You have to love, like my dad. Everything in the world is changing, but I'm the big man. I don't want to change.
So I have a question for David. Between the current reality of my life right now, which is I am doing facilitation, training, teaching at the university, and my projection of the future in my imagination is to grow out, to grow bigger, to grow more, to expand more. And maybe right now, the word that I'm using is to become a coach. And you mentioned to me, become a world-class coach. So world-class coach, that's imagination, that's projection of the future. So when we are imagining about this or that dream or this aspiration, are we living in illusion?
Yeah. Okay. That can be justified if we are doing our effort in right way. That's quite good method, or this is quite natural. But he's not trying anything, and just I am the one should be loved by you, and you're not giving me any love, affection. So it's of no use. I don't have to leave this society. Maybe in most cases, maybe they are blaming opposite people. But before that, I am criticizing myself. Why shouldn't attract any affection? I'm an idiot. That way he is 그러니까 내가 내 자신을 들먹는 거예요.
Sabotaging yourself.
어,
You
그러니까
see not good enough. I'm not good enough. Actually your stuff is perfect, but somehow what happening in your life, because it's not right now, because everything take time. Everything you have to put the effort, positive effort. Who you are compare actually? You are already a world coach, Andrew. It's smaller scale. You're teaching Vietnamese people. That's a word. It's because there is no Vietnam, Korea. We divided. Actually, we are all world people. Already you are doing the world coach things, but you want to improve. You want to grow. Grow today better than tomorrow. It's better. You got to put that in mind. People always, first time I want to be I want to be global coach. It's realistically not happen, but You can make it into your imagination, just anything. So the problem is that we are comparing because you and everything is different. But so that's the reason that gap, the Dr. Lee was saying, people, oh, it's not happening in reality. So sabotaging, I'm not good enough. I cannot do it. That's the biggest problem. Always, everybody had to start from beginning, like a baby. Baby achieved speaking Korean language. If you want to speak language, you need 10,000 hours. Baby somehow spend 10,000 hours to speaking. So that's the reason they master the language. And working as well. If you want to work, you probably fell off 100, 200 times. But you don't remember. You did put the effort to get to that level. But what Dr. Lee was saying about a lot of people, they don't put any effort in action. They want to be, I want to be now. That case, you can feel it, what's missing in your life and what's happening. And then you judge yourself, you're killing yourself emotionally.
Right. Yes. 지금 this is quite right, and I wanted to say that story. You are right. You see, we are attending something company, and the chairman of something company should love me. And if I do not collect their love, I'm not the member of something company people. I'm not something man. So I should collect chairman's love. If not, I'm not a man of Samsung people. So he is killing himself. But reality is quite different. It doesn't matter whether he is attracting himself to the president or not. It doesn't matter in his life. But he's always thinking, I'm the man beloved by president. Otherwise, I'm not Samsung man. So he is killing himself. I don't know, maybe he's trying to kill chairman. I know, that is really problem.
And Andrew, like for example, if you shake the hand with the Dr. Lee or with you, but you think I am feeling you, but actually you feeling yourself, because you never gonna feel the me, even you touched me. But people think when I touch you, they think they know, they feel someone. But actually, your brain is feeling you, yourself. So that's the reason people have illusion, big time. Because when you got a hug, I'm feeling this person. We're never gonna feel another person's mind. Feeling is totally different. Nobody knows what am I thinking now? How do you know? Even you touch, but we got understanding. If I doing, this person love me, but somebody maybe can hug you, but she maybe not love you. Sometimes you don't know. You think you feel but actually not.
지금 you both are right. You're right.
So it's very important. So it's everything happening in your mind, your brain, your feeling, not someone else. So this one is a principle. This is never gonna be changed.
So we shouldn't compare ourselves by somebody. He's him, and I am me.
Yes, like perception.
Uh,
Perception. I could be right sometimes, but I never gonna be understand 100% Dr. Lee or you because we are different person. Even we speak, but we cannot really transport our 100% our feeling to the someone. Only you feeling in chemically inside.
When I was working in the office, my duty was getting approval, some budget for our company. So I approached the national parliament members and explained everything. So we need this much money, budget, to implement these projects. And I didn't get, because he's reluctant to give more budget for our company, our organization. So he just said, no, we are not giving you any more budget for you, for your company. Then what I feel is, oh, I'm so small. See, I should have persuaded him and got approval from National Assembly. Otherwise, I'm not a man of our company.
Not good enough. Yeah.
I'm not good enough.
Yeah. But doesn't matter. No matter what you do good, some always people will reject you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. People will say no.
So
Yeah.
you see, in the past, when I was young, I was always under pressure of this atmosphere. But nowadays, I'm free. Okay, you can reject me. It doesn't matter.
Mm.
Because I'm myself.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
나 지금 설명을 잘 못하겠는데.
예, 맞습니다. 우리 아까 그 공부한 것도 그거거든요. 그러니까 밖에 나가면 뭐든지 내 눈에 안 띄는 게 항상 들어온다. 트래픽이라든지 누가 막 이렇게 욕을 한다든지 항상 이 들어오는 거는 다른 사람은 컨트롤을 우리가 아무리 하려 해도 할 수는 없는.
그렇지.
예. But I have to control you, yourself. Don't like other people are angry. You don't have to be angry. Your choice. But most of people follow that emotion. Somebody's laugh, usually other people laugh. Someone is crying, usually other people crying. That's what we intend to have. But you don't have to. That's the mind control. Yeah, that's the mindset is very important.
Okay, if we attract our president or boss for love, it's good. If that is realized, that is happy. But in the case of his rejecting or not showing any affection to me,
That's okay.
Still I'm a great man as it is. I should not be affected from him.
Yeah, means yeah.
I'm an independent entity. It doesn't matter whether I'm collecting good thing from him or not. It doesn't matter because I am me. But very frequently, if we are trying to achieve that love or collect affection, we are falling in difficulties and trying to think over, and we are not sleeping at all in the night. All night thinking over how can I solve this problem. I have to get some affection from my boss. This is not healthy at all.
How we can fix those problems, Dr. Lee? That's it.
Yeah. We should not try to find out ourselves. We are not. Instead, we try to find out where we are.
Who you are, you know.
Yes, who you are. You should be satisfied by yourself, who you are. That's all.
Yeah, we don't need any approval. We can get the attention. If it is get the bonus, it's good. But we don't need any approval from anybody.
Yes, you're right.
So you are good enough. You are perfect, So
Even if you are not loved by somebody, still you are precious and respectable, and you should be loved from your parent and by myself.
mhm,
At least I should love myself in spite of degree of achievement. Achievement is not me. Achievement can be preferable thing, but even if you fail, it doesn't matter
yeah.
because you are you yourself.
Don't fall in love with the work. You
Right.
are already good enough. You are already the great
Mhm.
coach, Andrew. So doesn't matter. You become 100 million student or 3 million student.
Okay, when we are saying world-class coach, let's say for you, then maybe I have to have at least 10,000 customers, clients. That is world-class coach. And you tried and made the effort and you used to collect, let's say, 9,000 clients you have, and the rest of 1,000 are lack of your target. It doesn't matter because you are yourself. You can be satisfied with 9,000.
Mhm,
You should not be suffered from 1,000.
mhm.
That is the expression of this. Uh, let's not try to find out yourself where you are not. Because at that moment, you are the man of having 9,000 clients. Okay, this is very much complicated, even myself, because of my language capability as well as concept itself.
Now 9,000 is enough because so many people died,
Sure.
because of COVID.
Mhm.
So it's last year's 10,000 is now 9,000 because so many people died by COVID.
Okay, so in other expression is okay. In any case, you should yourself. It doesn't matter whether you have 10,000 clients, still you have 9,000 clients. It's a wonderful thing. You should love yourself. You should respect yourself. Don't be silly to
Don't be like always number one place.
okay. You should not be trying to be number one. Number two can be okay
Yeah, same.
and still respectable,
Mhm,
and still you are great man.
mhm,
So don't try to have last 10%
mhm.
with
You have to satisfy yourself, whatever,
yes,
content.
yes. Then you are healthy and
Mhm,
you're happy.
mhm,
Okay, you shouldn't worry about this rest of
mhm.
1,000 clients.
That's right. That's exactly a lot of rich people. Even Samsung CEO, he have a billions dollars, but he never been happy. They got the misery. They have a lot of money, but they want make it bigger. That's the
Okay,
reason they have a misery.
very good example.
Mm.
But in that story, he can have goal setting, having that much amount of money. It doesn't, it's okay. But let's say he got 90% of that amount, and he is saying himself a misery people. This is not. Still, he should love himself. So 90% is quite okay. So in any case, you should yourself, because you are the great man. You are the really respectable man. That is the expression of if you are trying to find out something where you are not, this creates some problems. Okay?
Okay, Dr. Lee.
Yeah.
I think I understand fully this concept of identity. Well, at least today, I think I understand much better compared to last week. The thing that I understand also today, I almost going to speak French to you. I should not be who I am not. Or in another word, I can also say, I should be who I am.
That's the we talk about the Bob Proctor. You think you are who think you are not, you know.
Because
Who you are, you think you are not, you know.
because right now this is a conversation on the side. Whenever I'm talking to my brother, I realize that whatever the words that come out of his mouth is actually not him, but actually it's the thought of my dad, the feeling of my mom, the action of my uncle, and all of those things he has acquired, all of this knowledge over the years when he was a baby, grew up in the family, learned and acquired all of these knowledge, emotions from people around him. And very recently, I realized that there's nothing much about him. It's just a compilations of all those things from all the people around him. So the question I ask myself is, who are you? Don't be the people around you. So sometimes I corner him and I ask him for decision making. You need to make a decision right now. And immediately he shut down. And then he gives, I give him 1 minute, and then finally he says something. I say, hey, this idea is definitely not from you. This idea is from mom's idea.
Right.
Come up with your own idea, not mom's idea. And then he will take another action, and I say, hey, this action is actually our uncle action. Can you come up with a better action? So I give you one example, Dr. Lee. He's in need of money. And he asks money.
Yes.
Immediately, I give him the money, and immediately he take the money.
여보세요?
And very recently, I find out that
조금 있다가 하면 안 되니까.
he and I,
한 시간 있다가 지금 수업하고 있는.
he and I is the copycat of my dad and his younger brother. I just found out about a week ago that my uncle, which is his younger brother, always get money from my dad. And now I realize, and my dad always give him money. Whenever he has a lot of money, he will give him a lot of money. When he doesn't have enough money, he will give him a little money. But he always the giver.
Okay.
And the other one is always the receiver. Never in my understanding of my life have I saw or heard the other way around, where the younger brother will give the money to the older brother. And I feel like it's a responsibility from the family that older takes care of younger. Yes, for whatever reason, as you mentioned, the love or the affection, that feelings. So then now it goes back to the next generation down the line, same thing repeat. History repeats.
Yeah.
So how do we break that limitations where I am the father and he is the uncle or the younger brother of my father?
You have the
Okay.
awareness, transformation, paradigm shift.
Sure.
How do you shift his mind from a receiver to become a giver?
Only two ways. He could have a tragic accident because he didn't do that one, or repetition. Repeat
Because
again and again. Reprogram it.
if you don't fix this problem in this lifetime, in the next life, karma comes back again.
So it's so there is a
And
two-way.
it's an endless loop.
Mm.
And the
Okay.
cycle goes on and doesn't end. I want to get out of the loop.
Yeah, this is a really important and good story for this situation. See, I'm always saying to the ladies, especially for ladies, in Korea as well, parents always try to give something to their son and daughter, hoping they are living happy life. Even if I'm starving, the parents, I mean, they are giving something to the daughter and sons.
Mm.
Why? Because to lead their life happy.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense in reality, because what they are learn, I mean the daughter and sons, they are learning what from their parents? Oh, my parents always trying to give something to the next generation. So that is somewhat like obligation of our life. So that's why if I'm married and giving my sons and daughter, then I should get anything to them. That is the learning lesson from their parents. It means initially their parents expecting living happy life for their son and daughter, but they are not realizing that, because they should give anything, everything to their children. So they do not live happy life at all, expecting their children can have happy life. This is only word, no reality at all. 지금 내가 얘기를 잘 하고 있는지 모르겠는데,
So do you understand? Yeah. 그렇게 자꾸 페렌트가 이제 남겨주니까 계속 그렇게 할 거라고 계속 그게 이제
그러니까 부모들이 자식들에게 허리 줄라면서
행복하라고.
주는 것은 너희들이 행복하게 살아야 된다. 나는 이제 뭐 가는 인생이니까 안 해도 된다. 그러면은 자식들이 엄마가 아빠가 준 거 가지고 행복하게 살 거를 기대하면서 그렇게 주는데, 그들이 배운 것은 부모라는 것은 자식한테 줘야 되네. 그들이 결혼해가 자식을 두었으니까 엄마나 아빠처럼 계속
그렇지.
그들 애들한테 또 준단 말이야. 그러니까
그렇지.
자기 부모가 기대했던 자기들의 행복한 삶은 없고 둥둥 떠다니는 이름만 있는 것이고, 실제로 자기 부모처럼 또 뭐 행복한 삶은 못 산다는 거고, 그게 쭉 리피테이션. 아까 저 안드레도 얘기했거든.
그 카마처럼.
그냥 그 서클이 그냥 계속 반복되는 거란 말이에요.
그럼 또 나중에 또 부모는 또 늙으면 또 바라고, 없으면 또 바라고.
그런데 중요한 것은 내가 이런 얘기를 클래스에서 아니면 코칭하면서 그 하고 얘기를 해. 부모로서 자식들에게 그렇게 많이 주시죠. 왜 그럽니까? 그러면 우리 자식이 나는 어려웠지만은 자살을 보는 거 싶어서 그런다. 그래서 내가 묻는 거예요. 그러면 그런 엄마나 아빠의 행동으로부터 자식이 뭘 배울까? 그러면 나도 이 다음에 결혼해가지고 애들을 두면 걔들한테 많이 줘야 된다. 이걸 배운다는 것이지. 그걸 배운다고 엄마가 그 지금 내 앞에 앉아있는 고기 그 얘기를 해요. 그러면은 당신이 그런 기대를 하고서 줬는데 그는 그 행복을 누리지 못하고 또 행복을 아들에게 줘야죠. 그 밑으로 내려간다 이거지. 둥둥 떠다니기만 하지 아무도 누리지 못하는 그런 행복을 말하고 있는 거다. 그렇기 때문에 사실은 정말 우리들이 자식들이 행복해 사는 걸 기대한다면은 그렇게 주는 게 아니라 부모가 그냥 애들 앞에서
행복하게 사는 거.
부부가 행복해 사는 거 그걸 보여줘야 된다. 그러면 그래서 배우는 것이 우리들이 성장해가지고 결혼하면
이렇게
우리들이 행복하게 살아야 된다. 그렇기 때문에 행복을 프라이스 넘버 원, 자기들 행복을 프라이스 넘버 원으로 두는데 잘못 배웠기 때문에 또 자식한테 물려지니까 결국 그 제너레이션 지나가면서 아무도 행복한 삶을 사는 사람이 없다는 거지. 그거를 끝내는 그러네요. 그리고 그럼 안 되겠네요. 내가 정말 우리 자식이 행복하게 사는 거를 바라고 그렇게 하기를 기대한다면은
보여줘야 돼.
지금 우리 남편하고 내가 잘 살아야 되겠네요. 그렇게 변화가 온다는 것이지. 근데 이거는 maybe 100% of our parents in Korea, they are having this wrong belief. 신념이 잘못된 거예요.
그게 그러니까 저도 우리 이제 요즘 앤드루랑 그리 공부한 그래서 패밀리가 크라임 패밀리 패밀리가 그리고 패밀리가 아이덴티티가 이게 보면은 자꾸 비교를 하네. We have to be number one family. 학교 가서 네 1등 하고 와야 된다. 항상. 그러니까 계속
My mom keep giving him the money, and my dad say, "No, don't give him money. Why? He's old enough to take care of himself.
Sure.
You are too old. You need to take care of yourself. He should take care of you, not the other way around."
Right.
And my mom said, "But
why you give money to your brother?"
And he said, and mom said, "But he's not successful. He's always having problems. Cannot find job, cannot find money. He's gonna die."
That is parents. That is parent mind. But apart from their mind, they should,
Yeah, Andrew, you are spoiling him big time.
should have seen they are leading.
You see, you're doing for a happy, but doing the wrong way.
Right.
If you really wanna, they live long, they live love, instead of giving, you just show them you're living happy, and then do big potential. Go outside the country to be happy. Call him, "Hey brother, I'm in Korea, happy. You want to come along?" You make your own money and come along. You see, you gotta use a different. How long you doing? 10 years. 10 years you giving money your brother. Oh my God, you screw him up 10 years.
So you see,
Next 10 years you have to be like that slave again.
okay, so the way to rectify this misbelief is you should not advise your parent. You just ask a question. Why do you give money
Your brother.
my brother? Why?
Why?
Then she says something.
His brother say, "If I pray, God will take care of everything." So every time he pray, just
Okay, that happens in Korean parents, 100%. I am sitting and discussing this, asking questions, that giving answers because I like to see they are happy. But that cannot be realized that way.
Wrong belief.
That is wrong belief.
Yeah. If you don't go to Seoul, you're never gonna get Seoul. Just why you just you want to go to Seoul, you have to go to Seoul, not your parents.
So on the contrary, your mother and you should not give any money to your brother and his son, her son, to make his life happy.
He will figure out. He will figure out. If you don't, once you don't give it, he starts to find looking for what I can do.
Right.
If you keep giving, oh, my brother, I just go easy to ask him. Give me money.
Instead, you spend your money for yourself and for your mother. Then he's slowly learning something about, oh, happy life is this. I should lead my happy life presently, not to put off to my children. 이거는 아주 분명해요. 근데 대부분 얘기를 하는데 이걸 한 30분쯤 얘기하면 그러네요. 손든다고 다. 그러니까
근데 그걸 액션을 또 하기가 힘들죠.
그런데 그 얘기하고 여기서 네가 아닌 것을 너 찾고 있다는 얘기는 조금 차이는 있어요. 지금 우리가 하는 얘기는 부모들이 자식을 정말 행복하게 살게 하기 위해서 어떻게 해야 되냐는 그의 토픽이고, 우리들은 내가 아닌 것을 날 찾는다는 그게 어떤 거냐면은 대령으로 제대를 했어요. 근데 자기 친구들은 별이 됐거든. 친한 친구들이. 그래가지고 제대하고 나서 이런 세상에 나보다 못한 내 친구들은 다 별들고 앉아있는데 나는 왜 대령으로 그냥 나왔지? 병신. 자기 보고 병신 낸 거야. 그래가지고 그때 그게 내가 아니고서 날 찾는다는 말은 내가 별을 찾고 있는데 그게 별이 자기가 아니란 말이에요. 별은 돼도 좋고 안 돼도 좋은 거라고. 근데 별을 찾고 있다고 지금도. 그래서 그가 아닌 곳에서 그를 찾고 있다는 얘기는 별이 아닌 자기는 별이 아닌데 별을 찾고 앉아 있다는 얘기예요. 그건 자기는 대령을 찾으면 되는 건데 별을 찾고 있다는 거지. 그러니까 갈등이 오는 것이지. 극한적으로는 자살하는 거 아니에요. 노무현 대통령도 그 정치 철학이 아주 이상적인 평등하고
평등이 돼야 되는데 안 되니까.
그리고 깨끗해야 된다. 그랬는데 형도 잡혀가고 마누라도 잡혀가고 이렇게 됐다면 그러니까 이런
내 책임이다.
깨끗하게 살아야 되는데 깨끗한 정치 하려고 그랬는데 우리 가족이 망가졌네. 그러면 이런 내가 살아 못해. 그리고 자기가 주변 사람들이 다 행복하거나
You see, like Tino,
공평하게 잘 살아야 된다 하는 게 안 됐기 때문에 내가 죽는 거란 말이야.
Tino is making heaven in this ground. He said that I'm looking for heaven, but he making the hell at the moment.
Right.
You see, a lot of people, because they looking for heaven. Heaven is a perfect world, but there is nothing is perfect. Only you are perfect.
Right.
Because you have to something find your inside. Otherwise, other people never gonna do. You cannot control. People's problem is that people try to control, like possession, like especially you love someone crazily, you want to control that person. That's not love. Obsession about controlling, like dictatorship. So
이게 굉장히 중요한 거거든요.
Yes. This is very important. If you know that this concept, everything is universal. This is every starting from your inside, inside out, not outside in.
You're right. Correct.
It is every, I think, Principal Bob Proctor, South Guru, Dr. Lee, everybody, they within you. Everything starts from within you, from inside of you to go outside. Never been outside to inside. A lot of people try put which is not, outside is not you. Only inside is you. But we always have a projection from outside. because we brainwashed from parents or society. You have to be number one. Go to the like national university. every parents. You go to national university, you go Samsung. You are the best son. You know.
이게 굉장히 복잡한 이야기가 되는 것은
예.
그 남들이 하고 있는 거를 목표로 삼는 건 좋다는 거지. 별 되겠다. 근데 안 됐을 경우에 왜 별이 안 됐지? 그 별만 찾는다면 그게 내가 아니고서 날 찾고 있는 거라는 것이지. 그렇기 때문에 우리들이 살아가면서 뭔가 부족해서 괴로워한다. 그때 나를 다시 들여다보고 정리해야 된다는 것이지.
He said, setting the goal is nothing wrong with it. But when you don't achieve that goal, you know, and then you have to look at inside. You already have inside perfect. You have everything. It's not. It's that goal isn't. You know, sometimes you don't have to achieve. It's not yours. You have to move on.
그러니까 이걸 우리가 잘못 얘기를 하게 되면은
그렇게 더 디프레션을 주게.
잘못 얘기하게 되면은 그러면 아주 멋진 정말 근사한 목표는 잡지 말아라. 그렇게 들을 수가 있는데 그런 얘기가 아니라는 거지. 그건 좋은 거고.
그렇게 잘못.
안 됐을 때에 괴로워하지 말라는 거지.
So it's when you fail, how you can overcome. I think the most important than achieving. So when you didn't achieve your goal, and then you can restructure yourself is the most important. So you can do next one, next bigger one actually.
Or satisfied.
Yeah. So it's
이게 우리들끼리 이야기를 하기 참 어려운 얘기라고 이게. 그러니까 짧은 시간에 이 메시지 전하려고 그러면은
because a lot of people misunderstand and they never gonna understand one time. So you have to maybe speak this one a lot, or have to ask a question. It's coming from their mouth, not our mouth.
Correct.
With a question. Yes, that's the most important. Yeah, if we tell everything good thing, they say okay, and they maybe not totally understand.
So the best way to let them know is not to advise, just ask questions.
Question. What do you think?
Yes, and for the answer, we can ask the next question, and he can realize the real value of this story.
Little by question.
Yeah.
We know because we are, because we are very similar level, so we can explain. But most of the people, you have to ask question. Do you ask your brother question, your mom question?
No. I only tell them what to do. And if I ask a question, I always yell and shout. You stupid brother.
I know, family is very hard. That's the reason why.
I lose my emotion.
우리가 그게 좋지 않은 방법으로 알고 나서는 그렇게 하고 있는 가까운 사람들을 충고를 하면서 그렇게 하지 말라고 그런단 말이에요. 그거 이제 또 문제를 일으킨단 말이에요.
Yeah, I told you, Andrew, like this. Don't do it.
정말 고쳐줄 생각이 있다면 물어보고 대답을 듣고 또 물어보고.
That's the reason they closed the door. They closed the door. They put the wall. Thank you, brother. You're good. I'm not bad. I'm not good. They will see.
So this is how I coach my brother, Dr. Lee. How come you are so much older than me, 3 years older than me, but then you don't make money more than me? How come you are, you are wiser than me? You always think about strategic thinker. You come up with better idea. You have a strategy, but you never do anything.
Only.
You talk blah 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 all day long, and then you pray all day long, and then you believe one day the God will give you a blessing.
Okay, Andrew, we are standing at very important point. If you are saying that story to your brother, this is a criticism.
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 Not helping him.
He doesn't accept anything from you. You just
Oh yeah,
stop.
he accept money from me.
So,
Give me money.
please not to advise
Criticize him.
or criticize.
But you know,
Stop.
Dr. Lee, I train him so well now. He know after the criticize, he will receive the money. So he's willing to listen. If I don't
Money
criticize,
talk. Yeah.
if I don't criticize him, then he said, oh, something wrong. No money today.
사실은 나는 이거를 우리 가족이 이제 아버지가 세장가 들어가지고 애들이 동생이 6이나 있었거든.
예.
그리고 나 혼자만 돈을 벌었는데 장갈 그 얘기 좀 해줘서 좋을 것 같아. 내가 장갈 들면서 독립 선언했거든. 새엄마한테 나는 장가 들면은 우리 가족들하고 사는 게 아니고 내 색시하고만 떨어져 산다. 그랬을 때 바로 이 원리 적용한 거예요. 시스템을 바꾼 거야, 아예. 그랬더니 그 미움이 어디 갔냐면 우리 마누라, 우리 집사람한테 와가지고 시집살이 엄청나게 해서 너 때문에 우리 아들이 망가졌다. 그래서 우리가 경제권을 뺏겼다. 이렇게 해가지고 했는데 사실은 그랬기 때문에 내가 그렇게 독립생활을 했기 때문에 그나마 우리 가문에 경제 세팅을 했다는 것이지. 그냥 거기서 휘몰려 다녔으면은 똑같은 생활이고 지금도 그냥 뭐 누구한테 빌려서만 쓰고 그러는 건데 그건 면했다는 거 아닙니까? 이게 중요한 얘기거든.
It's own story, you know, the Dr. Lee's story. You want to listen, Andrew?
Tell me.
Because same as your grandpa, the Dr. Lee's dad had a second wife, you know. So he had 6 brothers. He's the oldest. So he told the mother, that mother. So when I married, I gonna be independent. Just I want to live with my wife only. And then she very jealous. She gave a lot of a hard time to his Dr. Lee's wife, very badly, you know. So you changed my son, be like him. She had a lot. I know in Korea, usually mother-in-law, even my wife too, you know, mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is a war. I think Korean family, Korean generation and generation, the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, you have to obey. My even sister-in-law too, So it's a pandemic, actually bigger than a pandemic. Now maybe a little bit changed, but they can do hardest time as possible, So it's because that's I'm doing for my son. Mother usually, I'm doing right thing for my son. So that reason daughter-in-law will obey my son, something like that. Wrong belief, wrong concept. So it's but Dr. Lee, he become independent. He break his curse, karma.
Wow.
He's a family karma,
Oh my God, 1,000 years of culture, traditions, and rituals.
5,000 years.
5,000 years, Dr. Lee broke it. Oh my God.
Yeah, his destiny is meant to be. Me too. If I was in Korea, I will do maybe same thing. But I've been 25 years abroad and changed. Total screwed up. Revolution.
Yeah, revolution.
I'm a different. I'm the youngest. My one brother and 3 sisters. In our family, you have to listen, brother. Brother is God. Sister, you have to listen. You are the baby. Baby cannot do the revolution. So.
And our third category is force to make result, right? 억지로 결과를 만들어내려고 하면 이제 막 갈등 가져온다는 거 아니에요? 또 가장 좋은 예는 뭐냐면은 지금 차를 타고 약속된 장소를 가고 있는데 내가 늦은 거야. 그럼 늦은 대로 가면 되는데 어떻게 행동을 하냐면은 골목길로 가자. 골목길로. 그러면 아마 지름길이 있을 거다. 골목을 들어섰어. 그래서 골목에 들어갔는데
막히는 게.
그게 원웨이네. 그래서 저기서 차가 그냥 물밀듯이 밀려오는데 뒷걸음 쳐가지고 나오다가 보니까 그래가지고 딴 길로 갈 수 있는데 나오니까 벌써 시간이
더 늦은.
더 많이 늦고 아주 전체를 망치고 됐단 말이에요. 그런 일도 우리가 많이 한다는 거지. 억지 결과를 만들어내려고 그러지 말고 그냥 내추럴리.
늦은 시간 어찌할 수 없으니까.
그렇지. 늦었구나. 뭐 20분 늦게 간다. 그렇게 가야 되는데.
연락만 해주면 되는.
그러니까 그게 아주 가장 좋은 이해예요. 골목으로 가서 숏컷으로 가려고 들어갔더니 반쯤 들어갔는데
또 막히는.
거기서 막 몰려 들어와가지고 내가
그게 이제 한국말로 꼬인다 그러잖아요. 자꾸 꼬이는.
그렇지.
So he said, you try to manufacture the result. For example, Andrew, like last time, you forgot your passport. Remember, you were coming to Korea, taxi, you drop you in airport. You find no passport, and then airport, time will go, So you only have 30 minutes, but you luckily had a Uber driver. Give her like a lot of money. So he drove very fast and then get it.
Bypassing, he was honking, he was shouting, "You get out of here!"
But you are lucky. If you have a wife will kill you. Why you forgot your passport? and then I'm not going with you. You see, like they try to make a result and then total screw up.
Yeah. Whole system is destroyed.
That's the reason in case Korean people, when they got just married, and then they went honeymoon, they come back divorce. Honeymoon have to be perfect, the place to have a good time together. But people, I want to have a memory. I want to go to certain hotel, certain place. Too many rules, so they become against each other. I want to go this hotel, not that hotel.
그리고 이제 두 번째 캐테고리 있는 그대로 느끼는 것을 저항한다. 그거는 어떤 거냐면요. 이제 뭐 부모가 돌아가셔가지고 장례식을 치르는데 그게 굉장히 슬프잖아요. 충분히 울어야 된다는 거지. 그런데 이제 슬퍼서 우는데 조문객들이 말리는 거야. 울지 마라. 그래서 충분히 감정을 느껴보지 못했기 때문에 시간이 많이 지나가도 그 슬픔을 잊지 못하고
남아있는 거.
이만큼만 뭐가 나오면 또 울고 그런다는 거지. 그래서 그런 그 감정을 느끼는 계기가 되면은 저항시키지 버티지 말고 그냥 그대로 느끼려는 거지.
맞아.
그래서 일회용 반창고로다가 어떤 상처를 치료하려고 하지 말라는 거지. 아프게 충분히 내버려두고 깊이 수술해가지고 다 해결하라는 거지.
다 해결해라.
그게 이제 있는 그대로 느끼지 않으려고 저항한다는 건데 그러면 이제 괴로움이 오는 거예요. 정말 얼마나 괴로워. 근데 장례식 때 그냥 실컷 울고 나면은 이제 뭐 충분히 느꼈기 때문에 그렇게 건드린다고 계속 아파하고 그러지 않거든. 그것도 그 세 가지가 중요하다는 거예요.
So if you have to cry, you have to really cry the emotionally, so you can forget everything. But a lot of people say, don't cry, interrupting. So so you're never gonna fix that feeling, at least. Because one of my friend, he were like a very tough guy. He married very lately. He had daughter, but his wife had cancer, died, I think, 10 years ago. But still, he never forgot. I mean, how would I say, he cannot forget her. So he always drink alcohol. I usually ask him, do you think your wife is know what you are doing now? She gonna be happy in heaven? So I usually tell him, why you keep drink? She said, I try to forget my wife. I cannot forget with in clear mind. So I have to have alcohol or drugs. I usually say, is it your wife gonna be happy if you are doing this one? Think about it. But he never. I think this guy's always habit to go to drink.
어제 저녁 강의에서 내가 이 똑같은 얘기 했거든.
어제 했습니까?
근데
오늘 아닙니까 원래? 어제.
아니 어제 저녁에
어제 저녁이었네 그게.
어제 저녁에 했거든.
나는 오늘로 알고 있어.
그래가지고 얼마나 좋아했는지 몰라. 지금 20명이 모여주는데 줌으로 했는데도 잘 전달이 되고 뭐 박수 굉장히 많이 받고 진짜 우리가 이제 살아가는 맛 찾았다고 어떤 괴로움으로서 벗어나는지 이 아이덴티티가 왜 중요한지 그 12 common problems
어제 그거 합창단에서 한 겁니까?
그거는 합창단에서 한 건 또 다른 거예요. 그거는
다른 거고.
그거는 이제 저 사장들이 코칭을 재구매하도록 하는 그런 내용의 강의였고 어제는 우리 정체성과 또 12 Dynamics of Common Problems 이거 똑같은 거 가지고 우리 얘기하는데 뭐 다들 아주 그냥 신나가지고 들뛰었다고 정말 많은 거 배웠다고.
Dr. Lee did yesterday. Great coaching. Everybody, clap, and then he was talking about this one. Because a lot of people, they think they know the concept, but a lot of people misunderstanding a lot. So we know that, that South Guru was talking that one too, So it's because most of people actually don't think.
No.
They are busy and they don't think.
Right.
There is this lady, she said, based on research studies, every day, Dr. Lee, we produce about 70,000 thoughts.
Yes, yeah.
But only 5% are new thoughts.
Even smaller, yes.
5% only new thoughts. And what it means is, 65,000 thoughts are repetitive.
Same bullshit.
Repetitive. That means back again and again and again and again and again.
Right.
So we are actually, we are creatures of habits. We love the habits. Why? Because once we have that new action, we stop thinking. It becomes in our subconscious mind, which is turn it into a routine.
Yes, because survival, because we don't use the six senses.
Routine. So that means actually we are very lazy thinker.
Sure.
We always try to come up with a shortcut. And the best way to come up with a shortcut is habits.
Yeah. And worst.
That's right. So then now we need to differentiate between the bad and the good.
Sure.
But sometimes we know bad is bad, and yet we still do the bad.
Yeah.
Have you heard the story of the frog?
Mm.
If you put the frog in the water
Sure.
and then you turn the temperature on,
Right.
the temperature start to slowly rise.
Slowly die.
The frog adapt to the water
Sure.
temperature,
Mm.
but at certain point in time it will die because of the heat, but it does not. And at that moment it will be so tired, physically exhausted, it will not be able to jump off the
Sure.
saucepan.
Mm.
So if we can relate the frog to human being, is both creatures are very smart. They know when to stop. But usually they will stop when they realize that they're coming to the end.
Mm.
So let's say for my dad, when the doctor told him you only have 6 months to live because of lung cancer,
Mm.
immediately my dad stopped smoking.
So for you, what you gonna do for your brother now? Stop giving money?
He's gonna die.
Huh?
He's gonna die.
You're gonna have, I think if you keep doing, you're gonna have a money cancel. You know, money cancel is 100 times stronger than lung cancel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is really good discussions. And now I'd like to learn how to make my beard.
Yeah.
Okay, I teach you, doctor.
Okay.
So you go to
Virtual background.
virtual background
Okay.
where you pick for your pictures, right?
Mm, yeah.
And then
Yes.
Filter, video filter. Yeah.
and then it shows studio effects at the bottom.
Bottom. Yeah.
Right bottom. Studio effect.
Studio effect. Yes.
You click on the studio effects.
Click. And there's eyebrows.
Yeah, eyebrows and beards.
Mm. Okay, I'll try beard like you, okay?
Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh la
Ooh la
la.
la.
Beautiful. Okay,
Handsome.
next time I'm going to wear this beard.
Looking handsome.
Mm. And thick eyebrows.
Yeah, you can also add the eyebrows. You see, I have some eyebrows on my hair, on my
Do I have eyebrow? Thick one?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Why do you wanna make we are the mushroom mustache people.
Okay. Dr. Lee, put some lipstick on your lip.
Lipstick.
Lipstick?
Yeah, you see, I have some lipstick. You see?
Okay. Yes.
Nice.
I like it. Oh,
Now, Dr. Lee is very good for you because Zoom, you don't have to travel.
no.
You can do on your home, on your room. You
Yes.
can come to Vietnam in 1 second. Push the button, you can come. It's like 10,000 times, 100 times effective.
Okay.
But a lot of people still doesn't believe this one. Zoom
Yes.
is not coaching.
Mhm.
That's
We have
right.
to meet.
Mhm.
In our community, actually, I was teaching the Zoom last week. They like it, but still a lot of people, they afraid. Zoom is not, they want to drink. They want to meet up, and after meeting, they want to drink.
Yes.
People's, I think that's,
I like lipstick.
Yeah, you see my lipstick? You like my pink, right? Very natural.
Andrew was like that. Do you remember last year I introduced Zoom? You said, oh, Zoom is not work. Vietnamese people have to meet.
Mm. Mine is too bright.
You see, it's Because June gonna next 10 years, June gonna change actually enormous, big revolution in education area.
For
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
From now on, I'm going to use my lipstick,
Very
my
good.
eyebrows, and
Very good.
mustache.
We
all
call
time.
the David Macho Boy.
Okay. I need a thicker one, mustache. This one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you need
the
a thicker. You need a thicker eyebrow.
Better. Blaze royally.
even like a lot of people my age people they don't believe June, so it's very sad still, so it's
Yes, a
even
lot of people.
Toastmaster as well, people, oh, I have to meet them,
Yes.
Okay, this is $1 million value. We have this
$1 million mustache,
yes.
Yes.
priceless. So how about next time you invite your brother in the Zoom, we can discuss. Yes, Dr. Lee will give a lesson, okay? Ask some
Sure.
question. Can you invite Tino and Tina?
Sure.
Sure. And then you said sure for like the last 6 months. Another 6 years. It's okay. Good.
We are 3 brothers with mustache
Mm.
and lipsticks. Yeah, my teeth look very clean, white.
Wow.
Because of the contrast.
Yes.
I'll open my mouth all the way.
Can you, and actually, how about this idea? Can we do the plastic surgery with the Zoom? So you can be any person? Yeah, that new one will come, yeah?
Why not?
Yes, I think Korea was a plastic surgery, So the
Okay.
Zoom plastic surgery, yeah?
Dr. Lee, let me give you a new background, okay?
New background. Oh, already, I think in the chat.
No, he came in later, so
No, but still he can see, I think.
I don't think he can see. Can he see?
여기 차트에 보면은 마운틴 탑 체어가 보입니까?
보여요.
예, 여기 차트에 보면은 백그라운드를 앤드루가 하나 올려놨거든요.
그러면 그건
채트에 들어가면 채트.
오케이.
채트.
예.
있습니까? 위에?
아,
제일 위에. 마운틴 탑.
마운틴 탑,
MOB라고.
Can you see it?
new mountain top.
네, 채.
안 보이는데.
Background. And put again.
Okay. See, I told you it's gone.
No, still have it here.
You can see, but not Dr. Lee because he came in later.
Okay.
Okay, I sent it.